Alright, hello everyone, welcome to episode 26 now of Your First Jungle Clear. This is the show where I go over the early jungle pathing from members of my community. Why the early jungle pathing, you ask? It is the most important aspect of our game as a jungler. Getting your early clear just helps. Getting it down pat, getting it really clean, really helps the rest of your game. Otherwise, we're going to be getting to those mid games that are super sloppy. We're going to get to those 50-minute games. The better, more impact we have the early game, the easier it is for us to carry games as junglers. So this is why early jungle pathing is so important. I mean, I've done thousands of reviews now, and I always see the biggest problem to people's games is just having poor early games. So obviously we can't have perfect early games every game, but making sure that we're thinking, how do we get better at the early games? It will really help us improve as junglers. So let's jump into our first guess here. Also, if you haven't noticed, these YFJCs are now on Twitch. There'll be a link in the description below if you want to tune in to these each week. I do it every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to come on, get your early jungle game reviewed, you'll need to join my Discord as well. There'll be also a link in the description below. Alright, so our guest lineup tonight, we have a pretty wide range of champs here. We've got a Zhao, Hecarim, 2 Hecarim games, an Eve game, an Olaf game, and then we're going to finish off with a Kane game, I believe. Yes, we did switch that out. Alright, so let's get our first guest in here. Alright. Khooey, we are on the air. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yep, perfectly.
Excellent. Welcome back to the show, Khooey. You've been on before, right?
I've been on once before, yes.
Alright, so this is a Zhao game of yours. I'm going to get up the game on your screen in just a moment. Let me know when you can see it all good.
Yep.
Alright, so Zhao, we did a Zhao game before as well, I think I remember. Is that after my guide? Or was it an Eve game?
It was an Eve game.
It was an Eve game, that's right.
It was an Eve game, yeah.
So Eve's obviously a lot different to Zhao. You still playing Eve?
Very.
Or you
quite a bit.
Try and Xin now?
I play a lot of junglers. It's just whatever I feel like playing at the time. If I want to play Assassin or if I want to play a Bruiser or whatever. Just how I feel at the time and how to counter their jungler sometimes.
Okay, so you felt like Zhao was a good pick into a Mumu this game? Was that the idea? Were you just blind pick Zhao?
I blind picked Zhao. I played rank. Zhao's probably one of my best 3 junglers, so I just felt more confident playing Xin this game.
Alright, so let's take a look at your runes quickly here. So this is obviously a bit different from my Zhao guide where I recommend going Hail of Blades. But
Yep.
I think this is an excellent Conqueror game. We're into a Set, a Mumu, Malphite, Nautilus. So with 4 melee champs, fights are going to be probably pretty extended. I never really played Zhao with Conqueror in my guide, but I do think it works. And I think there's some one tricks Zhao in like High Diamond in a bunch of different servers. They actually do go Conqueror every game, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes here. But again, I think your rune choice is definitely good. Sudden Impact, Relentless Hunter, nice, and Attack Speed, AD, and Magic Resist. Is that where you go here?
Yeah.
Because you're assuming Amumu's like AP and Malphite?
And AP Malphite, yeah.
Alright. I'm just trying to think, is the Magic Resist necessary? I think armor is still fine here. Armor just really helps you clear as well. I just don't think magic resist is necessary. It's only good like, I mean, obviously you don't really know if Amumu is going grenade Amumu, which is like the full AP. So maybe it's okay. All right, I'll say magic resist is fine here. But like, you know, if I'm versing Italian or Elise, definitely go magic resist. But maybe Amumu just go armor. Honestly.
Yep.
Alright, Shady in the chat says, is it better to go HP? No, HP is only good for, like, sort of tank champions, or like when you go and say like armor in the second, then you go HP. But HP is just not that effective compared to armor, because armor helps your clearing. So it's so important for your early clear. Armor does a lot better for you. You're gonna be way healthier with armor clearing jungle camps than HP. All right, so we're starting red here. All right, so what are you thinking in terms of your win condition here, Khooey?
Alawi. I am joyed with the Alawi, and I know his Alawi is good if he can snowball. He didn't want a gank that game because he knew that I have a risk of possibly screwing up a gank and getting set ahead.
Okay.
What else? And that's about it. The Akali's OP.gg stats when I looked pre-game weren't the best, so I was a bit skeptical. And bot lane, I don't fully recall.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think this is fine. Like, if you want to be playing around your set, it's fine. But you know the best thing about this, and we're obviously about to say, so spoiler alert, you're going to potentially kill the Amumu on his red buff here, but yeah, I think matching this Amumu here is great. You know, like he's started blue. I mean, we don't know if he started blue, but this is your bronze, right, Khooey? Is that right?
Bronze 2.
Yeah. So what I've seen from the reviews that I do in bronze and stuff, the junglers always start on the bot side of the map for their bot lane leash, pretty much all the time. So it's a pretty safe bet that he's probably going to start blue this game. You doing red, blue Gromp into an invade. I love it. I think this is great. This is. I think this is actually the thing you should have been thinking of versus the ganks. Just shut down this Amumu early. He's going to be super weak, super low.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Love it. All right. This is, I'd say, best case scenario right now for you, Khooey. All right. This is an important question.
Should I have it up? You go, sorry.
Well, you go on. You go on.
Would it have been better for me to react to the Akali instead? Or just chase...
Nah. Kill Amumu. Absolutely kill Amumu. This is free double buffs. Like, I wanted you to keep, shutting down her. You have no flash. It's fine. Okay. I was going to ask you now, Khooey, here. Well, this is the question we need to always ask right now. Okay, this is great. You've killed Amumu. Where is Amumu going to go out of base here? What do you think?
He's probably going to go bot side. Because I have top side prio in terms of scuttle. So he will probably think that I'm going to top scuttle and he can quickly take bot scuttle if possible. Am I thinking completely incorrectly?
All right. Well, what you need to so there's a couple of things that go through my head right now. Okay, so let's go here. So we kill him, and this is what we need to be thinking. All right. Well, so the worst thing you can do here is try and push mid, because you don't want to push mid at all here, because this is actually going to push back. Malphite needs to reset because he's low. Akali's going to soak up this huge wave. So you're actually really hurting your Akali if you're trying to push this wave, because you're just not going to be able to push it quick enough. And there's so much more important things for you to do right here. I mean, only come here if Malphite tries to push this, then you have to come here. But he's not going to do that. I just don't think Amumu's going to go bot. Like, he has no... I remember you, like, looking at his CS, every time you see the jungler right now, okay, he's on red. What camps has he done? He had... how much CS did he have when you... Did you get the red? No, you got the red, didn't he?
He got the red.
Okay, so 16 CS... That means he's done blue, Gromp, Wolves, red, right? So there's no reason for him to really go bot, because he has no camps down here, Yep. So I think my best bet right now is thinking, okay, he should be going to his Raptors and Krugs, and he loves to clear Raptors, right? So I think what you do here is honestly just deny his Raptors. You're right here. You have Smite, do Raptors, take this crab... Because I also don't want you to show a mid here, because you're making it too obvious where you are, especially where you're going to be going as well.
Yep.
Alright, this is... I'm actually curious to see where Amumu goes, but... Alright, so we got... Not Juves, you're in the chat here. Juves, what would you do in this situation right now? This is good. I definitely think you take the Raptors here, Khooey.
Yep.
You have Smite. Just take Rays, can probably take Krugs too. Okay, take Krugs too, and then in terms of Crab, then I guess we just do top crab, and then we can do potentially our... I mean, he's going to get a crab. Okay, yeah, because right now, don't even think about double crabbing him, because right now, like, what do you think? So Juves has just said he can do double crab, but I don't think you should do double crab at all, because I actually want him to go take this crab. Because he has no camps down here. Actually, no, then he can take your raptors.
Yep.
This is such an interesting problem to solve here, Khooey. Okay, I want you to take your... Okay, what you do here is you take your raptors...
I mean, I would normally take raptors if I was playing something like a Kane or an Evelynn.
You don't even have to finish the raptors. All you need to do, Kami, is just quickly kill that one. I mean, you actually clear raptors pretty well as well, because Xin Zhao has W. So, yeah. Actually, okay, I think this is the best case scenario here, because the biggest thing is I don't want to let Amumu get back into this game by taking raptors. I'm just trying to think of his options. So, I think best option here, Khooey, is we need to double crab him. So, raptors, you quickly take this top crab. We go bot crab. If he gets bot crab, that's fine. But the biggest thing here is you need to defend your raptors and krugs.
Yep.
So this is what you want to do here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, so you take this crab here. I'm actually curious, where does Amumu go out of base? Amumu's still walking out of base. Yeah, so he gets his raptors. So again, this is still fine. You do double crab him, but you could have taken the raptors here as well. And he did go straight top out of base for raptors. So think about it. He would have come here, and no raptors would have been up. Like, what does he do? He can't do crab. All he can do is krugs. Like, he's in such a bad situation right now, right?
Yep.
All right, so now we do gank mid. Nice. All right, so this is an interesting situation here, Khooey. So this is what I'll be doing right now. I'll be thinking about just trying to get a super early dragon. And I know you want a base, you have like how much gold, 1300 gold, but it's more efficient right now for you to create, and this is what I call create an efficient jungle path around, the next objective, your win condition. Do wolves, do gromp, then reset and go bot. That's incredibly efficient, and you'll probably be like on drag at around 5 minutes 30 seconds ish, but that's still fine. You're going to be able to get it. You have a Thresh, a Philos that are pushing in bot, and I probably want them to reset here off, obviously, anyway. So right now, I will do wolves, gromp, reset, and then go drag. But looks like you go bot out of base here, do you? Or do you clear from top to bot? Okay, you still do...
I believe I go...
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, this is still fine, Khooey. I think this is still fine. I mean, probably gold wouldn't have changed that much, but again, I do really like the... just the fact that you're so close to wolves anyway after that mid gank. It's probably more efficient for you to do wolves gromp and then come down bot.
Yep.
Instead of like having to like walk, because think about it, you've reset, now you walked all the way top and then come down here versus here and then reset and then here. Like there's a lot less pathing. You see how there's not that whole this path? You save all this time of this path.
Yep. That makes a lot of sense. Yep.
Alright. Well, I like this. I like the efficiency here. We're clearing our krugs off the map. Excellent stuff. Alright, let's take a look how you play this skirmish. Alright, this is important here. Alright, so Amumu has Aftershock here. Amumu is absolutely not the highest priority target right now. You need to kill Kai'Sa. Absolutely go. Just jump on Kai'Sa right now. You're level 6. You'll literally just one-shot her. If they try and come peel, you can knock her back. Use your ults, and we're good to go. So this is definitely a misplayed skirmish, I think. Alright, never mind. That's a really good Thresh hook. Your Thresh is a machine. Alright, triple kill. Alright, still works. Still works.
I got blamed. Was that a KS in terms of...
Oh, no. I would be just killing everyone, to be honest.
Okay.
I mean, maybe you can give some kills to Aphelios.
Yeah.
I mean,
or just him a W.
Give this one to Aphelios. Give this one to Aphelios.
Yeah.
Alright, nice. We do dragon. Okay, so this is another important pathing aspect of the game as well. What would you say is your win condition right now? What's the sort of the tower you want to break? What's the next objective here?
Possibly Rift when it comes up.
Alright, so...
Or maybe... Okay.
Yep, you're right. So, how would you create an efficient jungle path right now around Rift Herald?
Red Raptors if they're up by the time I get there. Wolves Blue Grump into a possible gank mid or a gank top if my Joy wants it, and then Rift Herald.
Close, but not so close. So, yes, Rift Herald, definitely want you to get Rift Herald ASAP here, because I want you to really use it to sort of... I think breaking bot's best case scenario this game, because I just want your Thresh to be roaming. I mean, right now, your duo, he's chilling top. Do not care about this Alawi set at all. He will 1v2 a Mumu if he comes up here. So let this just chill out. Remember, because your Raptors are spawning, that means your Krugs are going to be spawning as well. Because remember, you did them at the same time. Like, you did them like, right next to each other. So what you want to do here is do your red, Raptors, Krugs, then reset, then go top.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to stay on the map for a long time here, Khooey, because if you do this path right now, you're stuck on the map and you're sitting on literally 1900 gold. So that's why I know Rift Herald's the next objective, but I need you to be strong. I need you to reset. And again, there's no way they can contest you on Rift Herald. So this is really important. I think the common theme we've identified here, I mean, I think this is a great game. I love the invade onto Amumu Red, but there's some... like efficient pathing mistakes here that I think you can really improve on.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions around this game, Khooey?
What happens to the point when Malphite gets ridiculously fed and to the point where he can one-shot most of my team?
That's a problem you're not going to have to worry about, Khooey, because you're going to close out the game before that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we didn't look at the rest of the game here, but I would not be thinking about that at all. Malphite is going to be absolutely useless for a long period of time. Yes, he's going to go for the one-shot, but you're going to take Rift Herald. You're going to clear your topside camps. Actually, you're going to take Rift Herald. You're going to take Amumu's red again, potentially kill him on topside. And then clear these camps, and then you're going to reset with Rift Herald. You're going to kill bot. You might not even need to Rift Herald bot, to be honest. Kill bot, you might need to have to Rift Herald bot. Then you're going to switch your Aphelios and Thresh are going to go topside. Then you're going to break top. And the amount of gold you guys, how far ahead you guys would be ridiculous at that point. You're not going to have to worry about Malphite scaling.
Yeah.
And it looks like this game goes for 40 minutes. Like, that obviously doesn't happen. But that was best case scenario for this game.
Gotcha.
All right, Khooey. Well, thanks for coming on the show. We will potentially see you next time.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Have a good one.
No worries. I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
All right. So that was our first guest. Let's now move into our next guest. I'll take a quick look at chat. Cucumber says, you're on the Discord server. If not, should join. Yeah, Jews, you should definitely join the Discord. Just fill out the form on my website. I think your knowledge would be very useful for the junglers on there in the community. All right, so let's get our next guest on here. We have a Hecarim on NA, so let's log in over there. Alright, so this Hecarim is Platinum 3. So Hyper, I'm going to drag you in just a second. Let's just get your game up first. 6, 7, 7, 9, 13. All right, Hyper, you're on the air. Welcome to the show.
Awesome.
All right, Hyper, this is the first time you're on, right?
Yes, it is.
I have seen you around on the Discord for a while now, but welcome, first time coming on the show here. Looks like this is a Hecarim game. Super excited for it. And we're going KNCU's build. So,
Yes. Yep.
Tell me about how much have you played of this? Have you played my previous Hecarim build?
Yeah, if you look at my op.gg, I think like when I saw that, I basically spammed I've spammed like almost 40 games on it so far. I mean, like the last 10 or so were probably on KNCU's build after I saw that video, but before that I was playing like a bunch of Rengar. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any other questions about that?
Or how do you find it? How do you find it? Like, did you try my Ignite Nimbus Cloak Hecarim build?
Yeah, I was having a lot of success with that. Like, I basically understood what I needed to do, and that's what I really enjoyed about it. Like, my early game was basically like, all right, that was like the problem I had with Rengar. It was like very hard to figure out what I was supposed to do in each game in the early game, because he's kind of niche in that regard. But Hecarim is just like, find a gank level 3, go for it. And I found a good bit of success with that. But I mean, the Ghost with like Triforce Rush, I just feel very, very strong in the fight, like bigger fights.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is, I think, better in terms of your mid-game fights. And like the new Ghost definitely feels really nice. Obviously, I didn't make that guard with the new Ghost.
Right, yeah.
I think still both work. I've had a bit of different mixed feedback from people feel super vulnerable in the early game without Ignite, Nimbus Cloak, like Water Walking, getting those first crabs. And and then some people just love the carry potential because you're getting your Triforce literally at 9 minutes, right? It's ridiculous. So you're literally out of control. It's such a small snowbally build here. So let's take a look at this game here.
I think out of all the games I played with the new build, there was like 3 games that I kind of lost. 2 of them I was still like very, very strong, and this is one of them.
Alright, so KNCU does 2 different paths that I talked about in that video. He does either he starts top side, does a 5 camp into crab, or he does bot side 5 camp into crab. I like to think of this in terms of, well, where do I want to gank? Like, what's potentially my win condition? What do you think? Well, not so much the win condition. It's more or less the way you need to think with, because you're a carry at the end of the day. You're a 1v9 champ. Who's the easiest targets for me to kill in this game? What do you think?
Right. This is mid and bot for sure.
So given that, I think path in bot is better in this early game. What do you think?
I agree. I think what I was trying to do here, and I that's what I've been doing recently. This was one of the earlier games that I was playing with this build. My objective in this game was just to like do the full clear and then look for something, not really go hard, because I mean, I looked at my lanes after I did those camps, and they were all kind of just pushing, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna settle in,
all right,
farm. But
yep,
starting off, yeah, and now I would have started blue, unless I really thought I could gank top. But I mean, Maokai, probably not.
Yeah, I mean, again, like you see what just happened there, bot. Like, I mean, it's hard to say in hindsight. I don't like to review thinking of one in hindsight. But what happens if some fight happened here and you were here for it? You know, like at the end of the day, a Trist Leona is probably going to be trying pretty aggressive level 2. You know, so yeah. I would want to be here for the potential fight that breaks out. Again, it's a Shen into a Maokai. I do not care about this at all. But I think doing a full clear here is fine.
Yeah.
You are against a Warwick as well, and I think this is a pretty difficult matchup for Hecarim, especially with that Ignite. You just no way you're going to be able to 1v1 him.
Yeah, I basically try to avoid him as much as I can, but I take advantage of him pretty good right here, actually. I don't actually fight him, but I go straight to his raptors because he thinks I'm trying to gank or something.
Ooh, interesting. I like this. This is sneaky. Fizz is here with priority, so I think this is okay.
Oh. Exactly. And then right after that, I'm just trying to get out.
He has used his fear.
He can't
He's
kill
dead.
me.
He's dead.
Yep.
Oh, he flashes. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
has to
small
burn
one.
flash here,
Love it.
which is totally fine. And then I'm like, all right, I can just take bot crab right here. And I'm just rushing it because like I want to get that level lead on him and just farm as much as I can because I'm already up, what, over 10 CS right now?
Yeah, this is a
This will
huge
just make
early
it even
game.
harder.
Yep, you're gonna hard outscale him.
Yeah, my early game goes really well this game, but then I throw it away with my team later. I mean, I do and I don't, but you'll see. It's like back to back really bad deaths. This this is a mistake though.
I was about to just say, I don't know what happens here, but I can already tell it's a mistake. Okay, so this is what I call we're biting off way more than we can chew here.
Yeah.
You know Warwick's bot side, you know, because like, what is he going to do? I mean, he could be taking his Krugs, but like, he's going to be bot side to take his Gromp and his Wolves at 5 minutes because he started blue side, right?
Right. We saw him walk back towards there too.
And we saw him walk back towards here. Like, you've got such a big lead. This is how you throw it, dude. You're double his CS. Just do your Raptors, do your Wolves, because Wolves will spawn, do your Gromp, reset for drag. You will have Sheen on your first base. You already have Sheen. But I think you can just stay on the map because this is amazing early game. If I have this early game as Heck, I'm not losing. Impossible for me to lose. But you're putting yourself in an early game situation right here where you're giving the opportunity to a team to get back into the game.
Yeah, I think that's probably what happens, honestly. Or this might be one of the reasons why we weren't able to snowball as hard as I thought we would. But I get bailed out. I go 1-for-1 in the end. I didn't think he was going to be able to one-shot me there, but...
And you even need to think of this as well here, Hyper. Even if you get the Gromp and escape, is that better than doing 3 camps? It's 1 camp to 3 camps.
Definitely not, yeah. You know? Especially since I had to burn Ghost too, right?
Yeah, I mean, burn Ghost, you die, like, it's just worst case scenario. And this is 100% safe. You don't have to think about anything here except just clearing your camps, you know? So that's always the thing when I think about invading. It's like, okay, sure, I can invade. Is it risky? And the amount of time that it takes for you to walk here, do Gromp, and walk back into a safety reset zone, you've done 3 camps and you reset, you know?
Yeah. I think that was best case too, because I think TF took a weird pathing. He probably could have completely messed us up there. But yeah, so I stumble there, but I don't think I lose much momentum, but I
no, you
agree.
do
like
Hyper. No, trust me, that's huge momentum loss. That's huge. Like, I can't explain how big that is.
Okay.
Because your pathing's all screwed up now. Because look, now you're going bot for Dragon. Your top camps are up. You know, they're level. You know, you've got levels on them now. They're very important camps to take. And now you're stuck bot for red. So I guarantee that you won't get these top camps for literally 2 minutes now, which is going to be incredibly inefficient and again not necessary.
Gotcha. Yeah, right. No, there's no point. Even if I got away with it, I really don't gain much.
All right. Well, we do get a bunch of kills here, so this is still pretty good.
Luckily, right? I get bailed out.
All right. We're back in the game. We're back in the game.
Yeah, back in control.
Okay, so we're taking... Do you have an obsession with invading here for some reason?
I was checking his death timer. I knew I could get away with that because he had spawned right as I killed it.
Okay.
I stopped his back there, or his TP, which was... Oh my god.
All right, this
was really good.
This is good. All right, so now we need to start. We need to start like in this stage of the game here. Like, it's been really messy. Let's just tone it back a bit. Let's just like chill out. Like, what are you thinking in terms of objectives, towers? Like, how are you going to win this game from this point?
I mean, from this point, all my camps are up. I'm probably gonna full clear and then back and then look for Herald and some turrets maybe, or Dragon with my team. I guess Dragon's up right now, right?
This is such a
Maybe I
bad
should've gone for it
situation.
then.
Yeah, you definitely should have. Again, this is not good. Like you see the wolves again
Yeah.
has ruined your tempo. Like ideally, what you did here is like, okay, you went down here, you saw Warwick top, okay, straight to dragon. But again, that's not best case scenario because remember how I said you wouldn't do your top camps for 2 minutes? It's been like 2 minutes already, you know. So again, if you did this pathing, all your problems would have been solved if you just didn't go for that Gromp. That's how important early pathing is.
That is huge. Wow.
Now you're stuck down here, you know, and like, yeah, and the thing is, you have to get this dragon right here, Hyper. Not for you, but because you're against a Maokai Leona, Mountain Drag is too good on them.
Yeah, and my team needs to snowball.
So
I'm sure they probably outscale us, especially with that comp.
And now I'll tell you how you lose dragon right now. This is how you lose dragon. You've just shown, obviously, walking into topside jungle.
Yeah. So I could have had that dragon. When I was in the game, I think I reviewed it like what, an hour ago or something. I was just like, oh, there's no way I'm getting that dragon, but I definitely could have if I had changed those few things, right? Yeah, or at least been in position for it, and then yeah.
So that's all I want to go for this early game, Hyper, because there's some pretty major mistakes here. And remember, it's easy to look at our score right now and be like, look at us, great early game. But the way that I view this, if I was to review this myself, like I would be so hard on myself for going for that Gromp and not just taking my Raptors, Wolves, and Gromp. Because you know what? I've done that before. And I know the difference in my games when I do the just more efficient pathing around bot or like doing that path and just not evading 1 camp to 3 camps.
Yeah, it was an early game that could have been even better, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even say this. I wouldn't even call this a good early game. It could have just been a great early game.
It appears good, you know?
It appears good from the score, sure.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe I got bailed out or whatever, right?
Well,
but
yeah.
I could have destroyed the game.
I would say that
instead.
I would say that they were just falling over themselves. Like you just happened to be bot when like they were going for the Twist of Fate Misty's all like you just happened to be at the right place, right time, you know? It's like this is where inconsistency comes in people's gameplay, and this is why people struggle to climb, because you can do that this game, but the next game when that didn't happen, you're suddenly on the back foot, you know?
Yep. Yeah, and I still ended up losing this, so yeah, it came back to bite me.
All right, Hyper. Well, if you don't have any other questions, thanks for coming on.
No, that was a big eye-opener. I appreciate it.
All right, that's what we do to here. We'll help you become a better jungler, Hyper. That's what we're here to do, all right?
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, see you later, Hyper.
Peace.
All right, so that was our second guest. We will now move into guest number 3, which is another Hecarim player on the Brazilian server. All right, Charlie says mid, you can get tower to Fizz roams. Yeah, that definitely would have been best case scenario. I mean, we never really got to the Rift Herald sort of mid-game sort of situation, but I think mid tower would have been great there. But yeah, he definitely would have been, yeah, I guess 5-0 with that better pathing. All right, so let's get our next guest in here. We're going to log on to the Brazilian server. I haven't logged into Brazil for a while. So I'll drag you in just a moment, Claymore. Now's the time for Twitch chat to ask any questions if you have any. While I get Claymore's game up. Yes, Charlie, I'll ping you after my stream. Oh. Where's my Brazilian account? I don't have... League of Legends Brazil. Alright, alright, Claymore, you're on the air. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, I'm here. Thanks for having me.
Excellent. I've just realized that I don't think I actually have a Brazilian account. What I think we can do here is I want you to get the game up on your screen and
Yeah, I can do that.
share the screen with me on Discord, and then we can sort of do the review there.
Okay. Let me see here. Oh, it says I can't stream in this channel here on Discord.
Oh, okay. Yep, I can fix that. Permissions. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, try now.
Okay.
And
Now I
what,
can do it.
and what should I call you as well instead of Claymore?
I don't.
Oh, just muted your mic.
Oh, my name is André, so people call me Clay, Claymore, André, whatever.
Alright, I'll call you Clay.
Okay.
Alright, Clay, I'm getting the game up on my screen now. Alright, excellent. This works pretty well, I think. It's not the best quality, but this will do. Alright,
Yeah.
so you're going to have to navigate through us this game, early game here. So this is a Hecarim game. It looks like you're using my build here.
Yeah, I prefer the Ignite than the Ghost because of early game. I don't want to be too pressured in the early game, so yeah, I like the power it gives.
Have you tried the other one that I told, the Can See Use build?
No, I haven't tried it.
I recommend trying it out, but again, I think this still definitely very much works. I mean, I played it myself in Diamond with a very, very good win rate. So it definitely works. So let's see this game here. So let's get your vision here as well, by the way, Clay. So just press F2. Alright, so obviously we're doing the 3 count top side.
Here, I just put a ward on here and reset to get my sweeper, and I know they warded somewhere here, so I sweep it before doing the buff. So here, I know that Vlad is very weak early game, so I don't want to be ganking him. And I want to be pathing bot because there's an Aphelios, and I like when my Aphelios are strong.
Okay.
So, and mid have a lot of snowball potential too, so bot side is definitely a go-to for me.
So you know what I'm thinking this game? This is, I think, a really good game, Clay, to do a level 3 gank top. I know it's a
I don't
Vlad.
know.
I know it's a Vlad, but if I can shut down this Aurelia early and give my Vlad some breathing space, will be really, really good for me.
Yeah, but look what happens here. She pushes the wave and goes toward. I don't have a sweeper, so she'll probably just back off.
Okay, yeah. So I'll
because
assess
she
the
can't even go.
situation. But if she walks
Yeah.
like in a way that I think she's wanted to try, then I mean sometimes if you gank through river, even if they see you on a ward, there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, understand.
So I mean I just don't see how bot's gankable honestly early here. Clay, because it's like Thresher's going to put out pressure here, Rakan has to play back, and it's an Ezreal who's literally useless early game. So, I mean, I talk about this in my guide, the very rarely I did level 3 top ganks, but again, I think this is a free kill top because Aurelia's going to be pushing Vlad in, and you don't need Vlad's damage at all. So that's just what I would do this game. I mean, you can still do this. I think this is still fine, but just sometimes think more about the top gank level 3. You know, I love level 3 ganks with Hecarim, with Ignite. I mean, with Ignite, you are Ignite, Conqueror, red buff, like it's just busted with Hecarim, honestly, and that's why I love it. That's why I took my guards all about that. Alright, so Nunu ganks your bot, which is really bad because now you that's sort of like that's where you're going, and now your bot's dead. So he did the level 3 gank, you know, and that's again level 3 ganks are so powerful on that sort of side. Looks like that Nunu's watched my guard. That's what I do in my level 3, my Nunu guard as well.
Yeah, I knew he started bot, and I didn't expect him to gank bot. I expected him to go up.
Yeah, he's outplayed you here.
So I didn't ping anything here. So I just accepted the crab was his.
Yep.
And went back, tried to get something on the top side.
Yep, this is good. Alright, so we're running top here. Oh, we're coming through lane. I don't know about that. You were there.
I was just trying to.
Okay, yeah.
I was just trying to help him, but I saw he backed off, so I didn't show. I didn't want to show there. I saw we had some priority here, so I figured I could come here. Yeah. I see Zed's coming, so I'm being a little more aggressive here.
Love it. Great. So you know that his blue's still up, right? Because, you know, he literally hasn't done his blue because he went from bot to mid to top.
Yeah, now I just run away because I don't think we can beat them. I know... here, I'm very afraid of Katarina.
Yeah, love it.
Double killing us and just snowballing the game entirely. So when I see the Irelia, I peace out.
Irelia is I think this is the safer option. I actually think you could have like push your limits here and actually kill them. Like Conqueror 2, because you're going to be queuing 2 people at the same time plus W. You actually heal a lot from that. So I think what you did here is fine, Clay. I very much like the decisiveness. You just left it straight away. But I think maybe you could have, but maybe not. I'll always say if I think it's a maybe, I just don't do it. So I think this is a best decision, Clay. I love it. Great stuff.
Yeah, if I had the ignites, I would totally stay for that.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the ignites, so I don't know. I was very afraid, very afraid of the Katarina snowballing on us.
Yeah, we just don't want that to happen. All right, this is good. This is a good path in. All right, so where are you thinking? What are you thinking now? You just want to get dragon?
Yeah. I want to get dragon. I don't know if I get any information on the Nunu, but I knew something that caused me to do this. He of course had priority, but I thought he would be topside for some reason. I don't remember right now.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it. Definitely this is a slightly risky, but the fact that you have bottom mid priority, I think it's fine. Maybe next time drag out the dragon a bit, because he can blast cone over the wall and just try and take it, right? So I would just drag it out, but I think that's the right move. Yeah, this is a great early game right now, Clay. I think this is awesome. All right, we're coming top to clear our top camps.
I saw some action. I saw the posture of this lane, and Irelia was kind of aggressive. She just went in, did some hits, went back. So I was thinking maybe she would all in here, but soon I left. So I see Nunu bot here, and I go for the Heron.
Great. Yep. All right, so I'd definitely be thinking about doing my camps right now, Clay. Let's try and get these. Yeah, I wouldn't be walking up to do plates at all there. Do not be thinking about using Rift Gel there at all. Like, everyone's there. You're not going to be able to get the tower.
Yeah, I thought maybe Katarina would reset there, and I could get some plates, but when she showed, I instantly went back.
Alright, so you reset and you want to go bot because bot's your win condition. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Alright, well, I think this is really it for the early game here, Clay. This is good. I think this is all good. Again, I love your decisiveness to leave your what was it, the Z to die there, just to go to your camps, because you potentially could have died there. But again, sometimes, and I want you to take away from this as well, Clay, is think about the level 3 gank a bit more, especially like top
Yeah.
and bot, because it's very easy to do. Again, I have so many examples in my Hecarim guide of that working for me, and I just felt like I just couldn't lose the game if I got off like an easy early gank or get like 2 early kills.
Yeah. Definitely, I didn't think top was a possibility in this game. I just... Yeah. Sure.
All right, Clay,
That's great.
do you have any other
Thank you.
questions around this game, or... Oh, wait, what do you do here? Let's actually
Well,
quickly take a look here.
Not about the early game, because I think the early game went very well, but
Yeah.
after that, as you can see, I died 7 times in this game.
Oh,
so
wow. Yeah, it would have been interesting to go over the whole game, but obviously this is all about early clears, so...
Yeah.
I love this Rift Shell bot as well here, by the way. This is best case, and I think breaking bot just to absolutely explode Thresh off the map. Oh, he actually dies there. That sucks.
Yeah. There's some interesting play here. Oh. I stay for a little bit longer because
Oh, is that...
I ignite him. I ignite him and get the lantern. So it's all cool. Yeah, that's a early game.
Alright, you actually lose Dragon off that, which is actually pretty bad. Wait, do you go bot here?
Maybe.
Oh, why don't
Maybe
you go
not.
bot? For drag. Bot and clear up. Because right now, top sides... Like, after you get Dragon off the map right now, top is your next objective. Okay, well, you sort of do go bot. I think you miss an opportunity to fight Dragon or even control the Dragon area. You just sort of just let them walk in there. Yeah, you shouldn't have gone to Raptors. I would have gone bot straight out of base.
Yeah, I didn't feel very confident here to go dragon. I thought this dragon was already there.
Because Aphelios died. Actually, I didn't see Aphelios die. Oh, yeah, this is really bad, actually.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you lose Dragon here, whatever. Yeah. Alright, anyways, Clay. Thanks for coming on, and we'll potentially see you next time.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Alright,
bye-bye.
See you later. Alright, so that was our fourth guess. We got 2 more guests, actually. People have been saying in the chat here, actually, it looks like our 6th guest has pulled out. Keel had to go, I think. So it looks like we'll just do... Oh, no, sorry. That was our 3rd guest. We got 2 more. So we got Chen and Ali. Okay, yep. Alright, so let's get... Our next guest is going to be an Evelynn player over on EU West. Looks like Chen has just joined the waiting room here, so that's good. So that's fine. We'll just do 5 guests tonight instead of 6. All right. See you later, Rafgar. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so I'm pretty excited about this one. Obviously, I've been working on my Eve guide, which is going to be my next like 2-hour-long guide. It's been going well so far. Alright, so let's get his game up here, EU West. 7, 5, and 8. All right, Allan, you are on the air. Can you hear me all good?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good. How are you, man?
I am very good. Welcome to the show. This is the first time you've been on, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited. This is an Eve game. Obviously, I don't know if you know, but I am working on my Eve guide. That's my next guide. So I love thinking about Evelynn early games.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but like, I'm not the best at Evelynn. I recently picked her up because I fell in love with her kit, so
Yeah, I do love Eve as well. What did you play before Eve, out of curiosity?
Warwick and Nunu mostly just to get the hang of the basic fundamentals, you know?
Nice. Okay.
Not dying to my first clamp, and
Yep.
yeah, eventually move on to Eve.
Yeah, I mean that's a big jump. I mean, Warwick and Nunu, I do recommend those for early starting junglers, but Eve, I think Eve's are definitely a much more. I mean, it's very different playstyle to those champs. But
It's just that I enjoy the one-shot get in, get out playstyle a lot, and I felt like Eve just like played into that a lot.
Absolutely. So let's take a look at your early game here. So you are going to Zac, which is great. So you're not going to have to worry too much about an invade, which I'm thinking of. Okay, you're going to get a free level 4, which is best case scenario for Eve. If I get a free level 4 with no pressure, I'm on my way to level 6. I'm rocking and rolling. So we're starting red here. Krugs. All right, so have you looked up much stuff about Evelynn clears early?
I looked up a little bit of like King 6 clear guides and like saw like the standard like 5 camp clears, like the Raptor start and stuff. And like I occasionally practice the clear every now and then on like a practice tool. It's still a work in progress though.
Yeah, I recommend checking out Malice's video on clears. I'll link that to you on Discord after. But basically, he does a full clear by like 3 minutes 10 seconds, starting like blue. I think red, it's like 3:08. Recommend you watching that. I mean, I'm not going to explain it now because it's just way easier just to watch that video. But yeah, definitely can improve your clear here already. So
Yeah, typically I might clear around 3:20 with a 5 clamp camp. So yeah.
Well, I mean, you're at 3 minutes 10 seconds right now. You've only done 3 camps. If you're doing that clear, you're literally full cleared by around this time. So there's a lot of inefficiencies. You also go Q, 2 points Q, and you go E. So you go Q, E, and then another point Q. So already your clear can be immensely improved.
What's if it's been starting going second W or E? Because I feel like W lets you have a healthier clear on Evelynn. Especially if you might get like invaded.
Yes, it does. But remember, you don't need to worry about getting invaded here at all because it's a Zac.
Oh yeah, because the Zac. So.
Okay, so this is super strange. I don't know if you've known this, but Zac has literally started your blue and taken your blue buff. What is going on? Okay, so how can we prevent this? So what I love to do, and I can't believe Zac's doing this, to be honest. This is actually just crazy. But I will always ward this bush at around 1 minute 10 seconds because you get maximum juice out of your ward just to sort of see if they're invading or something like that. Then going to do...
Yeah, I usually already do that, but the Zac was invading with, I assume, the Chen.
Yeah.
They would do it, and I didn't want to like push in and give them a free kill early.
Right. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, this is actually...
Normally I'll just back at the 55-second mark and like put a ward down in that bush on the opposite side of the jungle so I don't get invaded.
You can't even really do that, can you?
Yeah, and my Kled was like pretty far back, so didn't even have any real support. So I just had to like back off there and not give the Shen and Zac free kill. Or, like, get me low.
This is really bad for you. You don't know that Zac's done that, have you?
Like I assumed that since he invaded, I assumed he was probably warded it and maybe was gonna do it. So I was looking to like do his blue side after this because I know Zac's clear is not the fast and my clear is like faster. And then I think after this I saw like bot lane was pretty low and my bot lane was pinging me pretty hard. So I went for the gank.
Nice. Oh, you probably didn't need to flush there, Allan.
Yes. I tend to have that habit.
Alright, so you... Okay, you missed your Q there, but it's fine. You actually get condemned into the wall. That's a bit annoying. Always be careful of Vayne's condemn. Always just don't stand around walls. Just run at her. Like, just be here, you know? Like, instead of like, here, I'll show you again what happens in the gank here. Alright, so this is good. I mean, really shouldn't miss your Q here. Bam, bam, bam. And then again, you need to be here. You need to be here instead of here because he condemns you here. Because you know what I want? I really need you to get these kills, honestly. Like, Lucian gets it, it's fine, but really wants you to get those kills. And you should get 0 of those kills. Yeah. I take all kills on Eve. Just take everything. Alright, so that's good. You get a bot gank off. Again, you still have no idea that Zach's counter jungled you do until now. Now you're like, alright, Zach's here, alright.
I actually figured I wanted to counter jungle, but then I saw the Zac there and I immediately realized I was in a big mistake.
Get out of here.
I made a big mistake.
Get out of here, okay? Like, Zach's here. We're an Eve. We are not going to be able to one-shot a Zac, even if he is... I mean, he is sort of like a bit sort of lowish here. I mean, maybe you can, but he's got his passive. Pike can roam up here. Your Fizz is in base. Just literally... Go clear your wolves, Gromp. Oh, what do you even do here? Alright, you see Zach. Do you just reset? I actually don't like resetting on like this amount of gold here because I want to get best case scenario is my first base is I'm getting like either an Amptone Dark Seal or like a Stalker's Blade or something like that. So basically you need to get out of here and I'm really scared what you're gonna do right now here, Allan.
Yeah, this is a big misplay on my part.
Alright, they're running up. Yeah.
Rotated.
And here comes Ori. Oh no, you gotta keep running. Just run. Even if Ori's there, you need Pike is the biggest threat here. Ori cannot kill you from full HP, guarantee it. So this is actually fine.
My flash.
You don't have flash. You get condemned there. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Just run to the Ori. Run through the Ori, Allan. Don't worry about Ori. Ori does no damage early game. Okay. You literally just gave them a free kill there. All right. So yeah, this is the way that I view this. This is a really bad start, Allan. You have only 16 CS. You're level 3 at almost 5 minutes. I mean, you're gonna be level 4. You're pretty much level 4, but yeah, definitely some big mistakes there that we just don't need to be making.
Yep.
All right, now we do wolves. Do that crab, nice. Yeah, I'll definitely be ganking mid right here, Allan. Fizz's ult. She should be dead. Great. W. Alright, excellent. Zac shows top. We take his raptors. Oh, yep. We take his raptors. Right now, this is what I say, like in my head. Operation level 6. Operation level 6. We're only objective right now is to get level 6. There's nothing more important for you to do right now. It's 7 minutes than to get level 6. I mean, actually, maybe you can gank top yet. Alright, no, don't worry about it. He's backed off. Alright, never mind, actually.
I think I hit the bush for the Zac here.
Nice work. Okay. Now let's get level 6. So, honestly, what I'll be thinking right now is, okay, I got a lot of gold. I want to spend that gold. So what I'll do right now here, Allan, I'll do blue, Gromp, wolves, reset, come down bot, clear camps, start pressuring bot, try and kill bot again. Because I think in this game, also, you also need to view as when you start playing Eve, when you get into a game, who are the easiest targets for me to kill in this game? And what do you think from this game?
I was thinking the Ori would be the easiest target, followed by like the bot lane, because we have a Leona for the engage.
Yep.
And I was kind of wanted to just ignore the top lane because Chen is pretty hard to gank already with his dash.
Yep, absolutely. I think that that's best case scenario here. So Fizz, yep. So we do here. I think the mistake here is you're not going to base IO. Yeah, so this is the mistake here. You really need to base here, Allan, and spend your gold. You're sitting on too much gold in your inventory right now. It's just inefficient for it to be sitting there because what happens now is if Zac comes down here, if a fight breaks out bot, you are 1,600 gold weaker than you should be. You know, and you want to spend a lot of time bot. Like, let's say if top was your win condition, you wanted to get Rift Herald and you wanted to kill top, then you do stay on the map and you do a full clear. But in this situation, and then you reset and then you go top. But in this situation, because you want to be playing around bot side, you need to base here, spend your gold, and then go bot. Does that make sense, Allan?
Yeah, I was thinking in my head, I was like thinking I just do a full clear and then I just back from there.
It's inefficient.
That's where I get like.
You can do a full clear if you need an item where you need to base, but you have so much gold already. You've done a lot on the map. Let's just reset, then come back on our map spending our gold.
Alright.
So this is a really, really crucial mistake, yeah. See, you see how your team's fighting right now, and it's like Zach's fighting. Like you would be here right now, like with your gold spent, you know, coming down here. I mean, they actually just sort of just turn this. Okay, well, sort of still works. But again, my point is right now is that you're literally 1,800 gold less than, like right now. Zach has actually, even though you are like, you know, you're much further ahead of him, Zach is technically the same strength as you in a way. Oh, well, not really, because you have Dark Seal, but he just has no gold either. No, he is. Sorry, he is stronger than you. He's Barmy Cinder. So Zach is actually stronger than you right now, Allan.
Oh, because of the item advantage.
Well, yeah, because the item advantage. I mean, think about it. You've only spent 1,600 gold worth of stuff. He's spent 2,000 gold worth of stuff. So really important to base, you know. You would have runic echoes right now, you know. All right, Allan. Well, that's all I want to go over for this game. Any other questions about this game or Eve in general?
The main question I have on Eve is that she's a pretty weak early ganker, and like I'll typically like duo with my friend, right? And like we'll have this thing where they'll be facing against a LeBlanc or someone like Fizz, for example, who's like pretty hard to gank if it's a good Fizz player or even half decent Fizz player. And I was thinking, like, is it even worth ganking that lane at all in mid, or is it or like apply pressure, or is it better just to focus on the other lanes and just completely ignore mid, unless they push up into tower?
So you're saying if you're against a Fizz or LeBlanc?
Yeah, like I'm the jungler and like my mid laner is facing against like a really hard to gank mid laner, like LeBlanc, a TF, or a Fizz. Like, is it even worthwhile creating pressure on mid and giving away my position, or is it just better to ignore that lane completely and just focus on the other lanes?
I mean, it's situational, but yeah, I really wouldn't be spending much time on Fizz LeBlanc. Like, I mean, again, if he's E'ing in or LeBlanc's Wing, but even then, I mean, your objective early game is literally survive and get level 6. That is your objective early game as Eve. As soon as you're level 6, then you can take over the game. But it is still important to try and do something before level 6, because if I can do something before level 6 as Eve, I feel like I can take over the game, because my team's not, as long as my team's not 0 and 10 by the time I get to level 6, it's great. But if you do an early gank, you get some gold, like that's awesome. That's best case scenario for you. So it's basically level 6.
You can only really do early ganks on Eve when they're like pushed up, right? If they have the tools and stuff, it's not worth it.
It depends more on my laner. Does my laner have the damage on top of my damage, or the CC for us to lock them down and kill them? Like I'll talk about this in my guide. The criteria for me to gank on Eve is so much. I need to have so many more checkboxes ticked than compared to the normal champ, like a Lee Sin or something like that, or Warwick, because you can get away. You can solo kill people and get away with like a sort of average gank, or close a lot of distance with, like, you know, at least Repel or Cocoon. So again, I'll talk a lot about it in my guide, Allan, but I hope that gave you a bit of an insight there about the importance of just getting to level 6 as Eve.
Oh yeah, that was really helpful. Thanks again, man.
All right, no worries, Allan. Good luck in your ranked games, and we'll see you next time potentially.
All right, cheers, man. Bye.
See you later. All right. So, I think we have one more guest on for tonight. Fox says, when is the Eve guide drop in? I still have to get, I think, another 30, 40 games or so in before I, before I get that guide finished. So, probably another 2 weeks or so. It's been a long time since my Hecarim guide. I have been pretty busy with working with my Soul 2 members. So, that's sort of why that's been a bit delayed. Alright, so let's get our final guest on here for the show tonight. This is a NA Olaf game. Alright, Shen, I'm going to drag you in just a moment. Alright, so this is a platinum game over on NA. 11, 4, and 2. Defeat. Interesting. This is going to be a good one to look at. Alright. Chen?
Hello.
How do I pronounce it?
Chen.
Shen. Alright. Shen, you are on the air. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
This is the first time you've been on. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
And this is an Olaf game of yours. And it is a defeat. Why did you choose this game specifically?
I feel like I got super ahead this game, but I'm not sure what I could have done to close the game out better with the lead I got.
Great. Let's take a look at it. And how do you think your early game went?
I think it went really well. Like I counter jungled I had a good counter gank on the Silas, like top lane. And I like popped off from there.
Alright, let's take a look. So I'm assuming you've seen my Olaf guide?
Yeah, I've seen one of your videos on how to play with bad early game.
Okay. Oh, you actually haven't seen my full 2-hour guide. Just the
Haven't yet, but I should probably watch it.
Definitely recommend watching that. I talk a lot about the runes and stuff like that. I'm actually anti approach velocity on Olaf, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
And yeah, your runes are good here, but I'll probably be taking armor. Again, recommend you watching that guy. I mean, I think approach velocity is still fine, but I personally prefer cosmic insight.
I see.
Alright, so getting that ward down here. Looks like we're doing the blue start, which is what I recommend. Doing the power farm. This is where I think Olaf's strength is. I just love the blue start into a level 4 clear. Get on that crab.
Right.
And, you know, be looking to potentially double crab anyone who starts red buff. This is good. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see your timing here, Shen. How are we going to do it before the crab spawns? Nice. Yeah, it looks like you should be able to. Okay, so I actually like to smite the small Krug.
Okay.
Because right now you're smiting this and you're getting all your HP back and you're not utilizing your passive fully.
Right.
But you need to smite this because I need you to be full HP coming onto the crab. So you actually slow yourself down a bit here.
Okay.
Again, I recommend watching my guide. I explain how to do it here. But this is still fine. You pretty much do it around when crab spawns. Alright, we've got a top gank going on here. Silas shows up. He actually gets the crab. Alright, but it's fine. He can get the crab. We get 2 kills.
Right.
Reset. Love it because you know that he's got the crab. Ooh.
I look for a return game because I saw he TP'd in. So like I saw I could like maybe punch him again. Or is it better if I just go for the second crab?
Because you're gonna lose the crab here, which is not ideal. I mean, I think this is fine. I mean, I can't say it's not fine, but this is fine. This is fine, Shen. All right, this is good.
Okay.
So you had a good start.
Okay.
All right, so we're doing Gromp here. So I guess you'll assume that you've just lost that crab. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You actually could have contested if you ran straight there. But again, that's sort of hard to tell. It's sort of hard to tell. Maybe it is worth to just check it. But it is more efficient for you to just do Wolves, Gromp, and then look for a potential gank or even dragon. But yeah, losing that really hurts you because you can't really like do a dragon early as easily now, you know? And I do want to, like, especially the fact that you've had that early start, I want an early dragon. Like, there's no reason for you to not get like a 5-minute dragon here, you know? It looks like you don't get dragon until, you know, 8 minutes. Alright, that's Ash's flash. You help her push this in. Oh, I think you can just force drag here, honestly. I think you actually just force drag in here. Well, your bot needs to reset. Alright, never mind, you can't force drag. Because, I don't know if you know this, but Silas, there's no way Silas is bot anymore. He has nothing to do. Because he's gotten He's like, you know, Krugs. He's like got Crab. He spent a lot of time top. Like there's nothing for him to do bot here except gank bot. And he hasn't ganked bot. You have a lot of vision here. He's definitely not here, which means he has to be top side. And he is. You could have just, I think you could have rushed Dragon here. By tracking, just purely just from tracking.
Yeah.
This is still fine. We're gonna efficient clear here. You keep killing the Chen.
Yeah, because I see he's like very overextended, and he had no flash.
There needs to be more factors into this. Into the thinking about this. Okay, if I show top here, what can I lose on the other side of the map?
Dragon.
And it's not even Dragon. You know what I want you to do right here, Shen? Way more impact right now is I want you to invade his second red buff. That's what I want you to be thinking here.
Okay.
Like, I just don't think that this is just worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, your Mordekaiser's not having the best time. Like, the way that I view this right now is Mordekaiser... Like, as well as... Can Mordekaiser really carry if you keep putting your resources here? The way that I view this, he's against an Ashe Thresh... Like, he is good into Shen, like Syndra. Like, he'll just get kited in these fights and just do nothing, you know?
Right.
I think you're utilizing your Vayne is much better. Vayne, Pyke, LeBlanc, playing bot side of the map. I think that this is potentially what loses you the game here. Just putting your resources top. I think it's just a waste. I mean, obviously you need to play... Sometimes it is good to play into a Shen because then he's not utilizing his ult. But, again, I just think that this is just a really big waste of time. Because Mordekaiser is just going to be literally useless.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you just can't do anything as a Syndra, Chen. Okay, yeah, this is a huge mistake. You shouldn't be looking to counter jungle at all. Need to go back. Look at all your bot camps right here. Again, you have to play around bot because I need you to get this drag ASAP.
Mm.
Alright, so your bot lane does kill them there. You get dragon. Again, the thing that I don't like about this, again, is like, alright, yeah, sure, we're doing dragon right now, but this is actually not good because all your topside camps are up.
Right.
Like, it comes down to, like, these pathing errors and spending, like, a lot of time top. Like, it's really hurt you there as well in terms of, like, the momentum, the pace of this game. Because, you know, right now, I mean, all the videos you would have seen, me playing Olaf, if I have a really good early game, I have about 60 CS plus at 8 minute 20 seconds. Like, there's no way you should be behind the Silas. Like, that's just like the snapshot I look at this game. It's like, what's happening in this game? I'm like, okay, my pathing must have been super inefficient because how do I have 43 CS with 0 deaths at 8 minutes 22 seconds? And again, I think it comes to like that, and this is why my initial reaction was that second top gank didn't feel right to me. Because again, like Shen, I don't feel like Mordekaiser is going to be able to carry this game. And you lose like that extra like 15, 20 seconds like doing that gank. Sure, you get the kill and you get the gold, and I said that's okay. But now looking at it now, I think it really hurts your whole tempo and momentum of this game in terms of like, you know, ideally you should have gotten drag a minute ago and all your topside camp should have been gone. And then you guys, you'd be looking for Rift Herald. So let's just see what you do here. Alright, well, you do a full clear. Oh, what are you doing here, Shen? We're AFK. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Alright.
I don't know if I like lagged or something.
When you come top again here. Because the way that I view this as well, Shen, if I'm an Olaf and I'm against a Thresh Ashe, they are so easy to kill, especially with a Pyke. Like, these guys should be 0 and 20, man. You know? Like, I mean, that's an exaggeration. But every ult, bot, kill bot, reset top, Rift Herald, bot. So, I think that this is your problem here. You spend too much, like, time and resources. Your pathing always ends up top in, like, a weird way where you're not pressuring bot. It's hard to explain because it's like... Again, it's like you're 6-0. It's like...
Right.
You look like it's doing great, but like you haven't really extended this game. You haven't accelerated this game as quickly as you could have.
Right. I feel like later the side was just like seemed to outskill me.
I mean, I think that shouldn't be a problem if you're Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I created 2 earlier. It was like a 1v4. And somehow I killed 3.
Oh man, dude, this is literally. Oh, if Ash wasn't here, you literally would have 1v3'd, man. Yeah, this is definitely. I mean, this is. I can already tell. This is how you really throw the game, yeah. Because you give 600 gold shutdown gold to Ash. Oh no, Silas gets it. It's actually not too bad. All right, well that's all I'm gonna go for the early game here. But I mean, that's still okay. I mean, you're 9-1 at 12 minutes. This is insane. I mean, it's still okay. But again, ideally, you've gotten a tower by now. Like that's how quickly you could have accelerated this game. You should have got Rift Herald ages ago, and broken a tower, and then gone off the map and then accelerated the game. So earlier Dragon here, earlier Rift Herald again. I talk about this in my guide, and all the examples that I show you in my full 2-hour guide is like me breaking towers at like 12 minutes, 11 minutes with Rift Herald, accelerating the game, switching top, like pressure. But I think those top ganks really hurt you a lot, Chen. So do you have any other questions about that? Was that clear?
Yeah, so I should have played more towards bot lane.
Yeah.
It's better win condition.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then again, Ashen Thresh are even easier to kill. Even if Shen TPs, you will need to be careful about the Shen ults, but you just need to play around that, you know?
Right.
Alright, Shen. Well, thanks for coming on show. I will potentially see you next time and keep working on your Olaf. I mean, it's looking good. I definitely think that your Olaf's looking good. I think we just need to polish up the way you sort of think about how do I close out a game. And again, watching my guide, I think will really help you in the other bonus videos.
Yep. Thank you so much for having me.
Alright, no worries, Shen. We will see you next time.
Yep. Thank you.
Alright, so that's it. Wrapping it up here for your first Jungle Clear episode number 25. In the chat here, QK says, "Hey Nathan, came from YouTube guide, YouTube channel, helps me a lot. Watch the Olaf and Zin. Awesome to hear, man. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to join the Discord server. There's a link up there. It's a great resource, great community there of other junglers that can help you get better. We have like literally an Olaf Xin Xiao channel, so you can ask questions about that in there. Alright, well that's going to be it for this episode again. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you again this time next week in episode number 27.